Very exciting news coming from the Ubuntu Unity group. Yes, this is a Twitter page. Anyway, um, it says good news for all Ubuntu Unity lovers. We are an Ubuntu daily flavor now, and our ISOs will now be built daily with all other flavors. So, Ubuntu Unity has now become an official flavor of Ubuntu. I applaud the team, and I'm excited for them. For those of you who do not know what Ubuntu Unity is, most of you probably do, but if you don't, Ubuntu Unity is Canonical's Ubuntu, the Canonical, the parent company of Ubuntu. It is their desktop environment that they decided to come out with right about the time GNOME Shell was first being released to the public. There's two reasons for it. One is subjective and one is more objective. The subjective one is that GNOME Shell at the time sucked. And anybody that tells you otherwise is lying. It was slow, sluggish, fat. It just, every time they did a release, they removed some function in it. It was bad. The other reason is Canonical. Mark Shuttleworth, the owner of Canonical, the parent company of Ubuntu, wanted to make mobile devices, mobile phones, tablets, etc. And he wanted his flagship Ubuntu to be on it. And he wanted his own desktop environment to run it. And I hate that he called it Unity. I really do. I understand why he called it Unity. But every time you say Unity in public, people think you're talking about the game engine. So throughout the rest of this video, when I say Unity, I'm not talking about the game engine. I'm talking about Ubuntu's, well, the previously owned by Ubuntu and then released to the community desktop environment called Unity. Ubuntu built Unity from 2010 to 2017, and Mark Shuttleworth decided that it was both hard and very expensive to try to break into the mobile phone market, and changed his mind. Unity 7 was the last release of Unity, and by that time, it was actually really good. There was things I didn't like about it, but overall, it was really good. A lot of people liked Unity but wouldn't admit to it. And I don't know why, because it's got such hate among the community, but when it went away, people were mad. So, which is it? Come on, people. This right here is ubuntuunity.org. This is what Unity looks like from a screenshot. And I love this right here, where they said Unity 7 ain't dead, DED. I bet these guys are heavy metal fans. What do you want to bet? Just guessing. Okay, so what is it to become a recognized flavor? Right here, part of your infrastructure, status.ubuntu.com for work item tracking at flavor and individual level. Launchpad mail list support for project communication. I can zoom this in so you might be able to see it better. Ubuntu security team will help the flavor maintainers distribute security updates to their users. Notification of vulnerabilities can be provided by Ubuntu security team to flavor maintainers. You have a daily ISO build and publish. There is a daily Ubuntu Unity build right now, and I'll show you how to get to it, because right now, as it stands, when I search for it in Google, it will not find it, but there is an easy way to get to it. I will also include that link in the description, show notes, whatever it's called. Use of Launchpad build infrastructure, daily publishing of builds on cdimage.ubuntu.com. That's where we'll get the daily from. Best effort help from foundations and release team members on requested builds, rebuilds, and just never mind on that line. Anyway, the rest of this you can look through if you want to, but these are the big ones right here. support post-release. Okay, so what I did, Ubuntu Unity daily build. And this first one that shows up at launchpad.net, it goes to an empty page. Code. Nope, there's nothing there. Okay, so going back to, now we're back at the Google results page. I'm going to click on the Ubuntu 2210 Daily Live. If you click on Ubuntu releases right here at the top, you can click on Ubuntu Unity and Daily Live and Current. There it is. I will include this in the description. I have already downloaded it. We are going to load that up in a virtual machine and take a look at it. The last thing I'm going to say before I go into it is I am a little disappointed that as far as they know right now, it will never support Wayland. That is disappointing. And I'm not 100% sure that they're going to be able to continue long term if they don't, because Wayland is the thing now. So I don't know. They may have to readdress that at some point. However, this was asked February 18, which in computer technology is, what, 100 years ago. I was wondering if there's any plans to bring Wayland support to the current version of Unity. No, Unity 7 doesn't and won't support Wayland. Not sure about plans with Unity X. Disappointing, very disappointing. Keep in mind that Unity X is still far from ready and is in alpha stage. I'm assuming that is Unity, the next version of Unity after Unity 7. Instead of calling it Unity 8, they're going to call it Unity X. Going for that Apple logic. So, on the mention of Unity X, I got curious and did a quick search. You can find Unity X at unityx.org. And it says right here, it is the successor of Unity 7. Okay. Looks like Unity. Got some links, Unity X source, development thread, app repository, Ubuntu Unity on Twitter. Interesting. Not a lot to talk about, is there? Here's a screenshot. Let's take a look at the screenshot. Holy smokes, that looks old school. What does that look like? That looks like... what does that look like? It's escaping me. I can't think of what it looks like. Actually, it kind of looks almost like OpenBox. Interesting. Anyway, says it's a work in progress. Says it's not even near alpha. So they're a long ways away from something to show people so far. So I think I'm just going to leave that alone for now. I'm sure they're going to build it based on Unity 7 looks like. Okay, so let's go spin up a virtual machine. I have another video where I kind of walk through some of Unity, and I'm going to link to that right here. It is what it looks like. We should get a, do you want to install? I'm not getting a, do you want to install? This is not yet alpha, so there could still be issues going on with it, but this is what it looks like. Nonetheless, really nice. Yeah. Yep, I don't think this is quite ready for prime time, so we're going to give them, doesn't come out until next month. We're going to give them another month when it does release. We'll come back and have a look at it. If you like what I do here, please like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.